It feels as though it doesn't feel as though things are so tense in the world with all that is going on um, politically and otherwise. And there is this underlying anger and fear that have blanketed our communities here in Canada. Besides the political stuff, there is much struggle with just everyday people, money issues and family stress. There's unfairness, there's uncertainty about the future. And some days it feels as though no matter how hard we try, we just can't catch a break. But in Luke 6:17 to 29, Jesus speaks to people who were just like us, ordinary people who were struggling, and he gives them a promise. Blessed are you who are poor, because God's kingdom belongs to you. Blessed are you who are hungry, because you will be filled. Blessed are you who are sad now, because you will laugh again. Blessed are you when people reject you because of me. Jesus is telling us, I see you. I know what you're going through, and I promise that this is not the end of your story. We often think of blessings as having money, as having comfort and being successful. But Jesus shows us that being blessed is about something deeper. It's about knowing that the divine is with us. It's about having support and love from the people who are around us. If you are struggling today to make ends meet, you are blessed, because God's kingdom is bigger than financial stress. If you feel empty or broken, if you are stressed, the Comforter is ready to fill you with hope. If you've been hurt or rejected, you are blessed, because Jesus knows that pain and walks you through it. And being blessed doesn't mean that life is perfect. It means that God is holding us up even when life is hard. We have already been given everything that we need to stand strong. And that's the magic. And what are resources? Our resources are God's strength, because we don't have to do any of the hard stuff alone. God gives us peace and wisdom to handle life's challenges. And another key resource in our life is the people who are in our lives. Look around at the people who encourage you, the people who support you, the people who make your life worth living. They, the people, are a gift from the Holy One. And even when we don't see a way, we can trust that God is still working for us behind the scenes. When things get hard, we know that we could lean on the Holy One. But we should also know that we can lean on the people that the Spirit has placed in our lives. Family and friends and mentor and the church. We don't have to walk this journey alone. When you came in today, you were given paper and a pencil. Nice. I would like you to do an exercise with me. And this is why I ask you folks at home to get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. I would like us to do an exercise together because I am hoping that this will make you think about the great resources you have in your lives that will help you through these difficult times ahead. And when you go through this exercise, you will realize how blessed you are, or you will realize that you are missing out on vital resources that could help you to endure through these times. Some people are more than just people. There are people in our lives who have powerful effects on us. And how well we will weather the storms of life, how well we will get through this difficult time in history and our lives depends on one, faith in the Holy One, and two, the people we have in our lives to help us through. And these people are called power people. So we'll do the exercise together. I will do it as well. Please fill in the blanks of the people, power people, as I list them. And it's okay if you don't have names for some of the blank spots. So those who are at home, I would like you to write the word listener. For those of us here and those at home, listener is the person who is always there to hear what I have to say without trying to change me. Write the name of the person in your life who is the listener, who is there to hear what you have to say without trying to change you. Number 2, challenger. That special person who has a way of bringing out the best in me even when I am complacent. Who is that person? Three, confronter. The person who loves me enough to tell me things I may not want to hear. Four, encourager. Someone who has a way of helping me to look on the bright side of life. The next power person is a prayer partner. Someone I trust enough to come with me when I go to God in prayer. Who is your prayer partner? Six, role model. The kind of person I want to emulate in my actions, character, and reputation. Who is the role model in your life? 7, mentor. The person who is willing to take me under their wing and guide me on my life's journey. Who is the mentor in your life? Eight, inspirer. I don't know if that's a word. That wonderful person who can elevate my spirit and remind me that God has everything under control. Who inspires you? Nine, consoler. The person who could calm me down when life spins out of control. Who is your consoler? Ten, playmate. Someone who I can always count on to do something fun and bring out the child in me. Who is your playmate? And 11, dreamer. Dreamer. That special person who will listen to me and appreciate my dreams. Who here, or those of you at home, who managed to fill in all 11 slots? Marianne, you got all, there's someone for 11 spots. Martin as well. I am not able to, I didn't get all. If you didn't get to fill in every spot, this is an encouragement to you to find someone to fill the blanks, to fill the slots that you haven't been able to fill. Is there someone in your life who you think is up to the task of being the people that you missed? Another question. How many of you had repeated names on many of the slots? I did too. I imagine that for many of us, it's our partners or husbands and wives. Yeah, some people are saying no. For many of us, I imagine it would be our partner. How many of us have entered names of people who are no longer with us? right? For what? Your role model. So you all have, oh, I should have thought of my mom, but I didn't. You have your mom as well, Marianne? I have Sue Browning. Right. How many of you have more than half unfilled? So we have most of the slots filled out. So we may have some work to do to fill out our power people profile, but I think it is worth it. Don't you think so? Isn't this an interesting exercise? I think it's worth getting people in our lives who will fill these profiles in our lives as we continue our journey, and especially at this point in life. And because, yes, life is uncertain, and yes, times are tough, but we are the blessed ones because we have the Holy with us, and we are the blessed ones because we have these power people in our lives holding our hands. And when we feel alone or scared or unable to go on, we get to lean on these power people in our lives. And when we feel discouraged, we get to trust that God's promises is greater than today's struggles. And so the encouragement for today is to not give up. Continue to lean on your faith at this time, and continue to lean on the people in your lives. And please, I encourage you to think of people who will be able to complete your power people profile. I think it's important as we face the coming weeks and months and possible years in our lives. Thanks be to God. Amen.